What I wasn't mentally prepared for was just how difficult it was going to be to even get interviews in some cases in the workspace. And you've talked a lot about mental health in the last segment, which I think is really important. And indeed, in this one, this will be relevant as well. I've been open with my own challenges, depression, for most of all my adult life and most of my teenage years as well, which unfortunately I've always been able to have the love and support of my family and loved ones around me. But like you say, it's the fact that not having, I've done some consultancy, I'm doing a bit of freelance, but I haven't got anything permanent yet. And obviously I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. I've got a wife who's made incredible sacrifices in her own career to support my dream and ambition of being a member of Parliament and serving the constituents of Stoke-on-Trent North. And now that uncertainty, of course, adds pressure, particularly at a time when, family and friends, and you want to give them gifts and presents and everything. You do feel it's tough. It's tough. But, I'm a big believer. My grandfather always told me, you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other, keep putting yourself out there, and eventually something will come up.
Hey guys, during the holiday season, our thoughts go out to those truly struggling, the families relying on food banks, the elderly individuals who are alone and poorer because Keir Starmer took away their winter fuel allowance. Today, we are being asked to spare a thought for another group of vulnerable people, the ex-Tory MPs, yes, those who until recently earned £91,000 a year and now face the unimaginable hardship of trying to get a job. Jonathan Gullis, a former MP known for his raucous behaviour in the Commons, shared his plight with Iain Dale from the LBC. He spoke about his struggles with mental health and the difficulty of securing steady employment. Gullis, who has a wife and 2 young children, has lamented how challenging it has been to find work and provide for his family, particularly during the festive season. Now let's unpack this. On one hand, mental health struggles are no laughing matter, but I do sympathise with anyone dealing with these challenges. But on the other hand, the shared disconnect from reality is absolutely fucking staggering. Gullis, as an MP, actively voted against measures that could have helped countless individuals in far worse positions than himself. He championed policies that vilified trade unions, attacked those on benefits, and dismissed the very social security nets that millions rely on. And now we're meant to feel sorry for him because the job market hasn't rolled out the red carpet. Let's not forget his time in Parliament, the shouting, the finger-pointing, and pushing narratives that often lacked empathy or nuance. Gullis was part of a government that perpetuated austerity, cut essential services, and demonised those struggling to make ends meet, and now he's discovering just how unforgiving the system he helped sustain can be. Perhaps the most galling is the lack of self-awareness. Instead of quietly reflecting, Gullis has taken to the airwaves. He needs money, to be fair. Gullis has taken to the airwaves, seemingly expecting public sympathy. But why should anyone sympathise with this twat, someone who actively worked against the interests of ordinary people? This might just be the beginning, to be fair. Over the coming months and years, we'll likely hear more from the ex-Tory MPs lamenting their fates, but let's not lose perspective. While they're adjusting to life post-Parliament, millions of people across the UK are struggling with food insecurity, mounting energy bills, and the lasting effects of years of government policies that prioritise the few over the many. So do spare a thought this Christmas, not for those who had power and squandered it, but for those who never had it to begin with. I've been Jay from Just Jake. As always, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. You actually made it to the end of the video. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, which, why haven't you already, is somewhere over there. And also, if you want to watch more videos, also check out over there. I've been Jake from Just Jake. See you later.